Hello and welcome to the Go Auto Arena here in St. Albert, Alberta, Canada. My name is Wyatt Ziegler. I'll be your play-by-play announcer. Alongside me is my color man, Evan Kenny. Game tonight between the Calgary Fire and the Red Deer Chiefs. This is an ICU Video Productions Procast that we're proud to bring to you. We have Dave Foley on camera, Alex Testowich is our switcher, and Rob Zitlow will be our director. Evan Kenny, I'm excited for this game tonight. We got the number 3 Calgary taking on the number 4 Red Deer Chiefs. Who are you looking to watch for from Calgary tonight?
Well, for Calgary, I'm thinking Sydney Banco, as 4 points already yesterday, 2 goals, 2 assists. She had 18 goals in the regular season, so look for her to be hot off the start.
And here we have the opening draw. Out there is Benko. Puck is played into the Calgary zone. Alloway, the call-up's first one on it. Katie Rosie muscles her off the puck, and it's Kylie Perry that comes up with it. Drops that one for Wagner. Wagner's got to spin and shoot that one down into the corner. Now, Evan, these are teams that have played 6 times so far this year. Calgary has gotten the better of the matchups. 4 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie during the regular season. As well, Red Deer, with 2 losses yesterday, Evan, are playing for the bronze at this point, but Calgary still needs a win or a Lloyd loss to move on to the gold medal game. Their fate is in their hands. And it's the captain, LaPlante, walking in the zone. Rips up, takes a shot wide. Lawaness is going to be the first one on the empty puck. Ahead to Emily Straw. Straw's going to try and make a move around. Fiala gets that one ahead for Stephanie Keeper. Keeper takes a shot. That one's blocked by LaPlante. Good pace to this game so far, Evan. Just a minute in, and we've seen already a couple of chances on net. Lawaness tries to shovel that one down. Doesn't make its way to Keeper. Wiltsey trying to move that one up. Fiala's stick check is blocked. Nori with the puck. Tries to find Likuski just out of reach, though, and Emma Hebert is going to dump that one back in. It'll be played by the goaltender, Durant. Nori's pass intercepted there. That's Darcy Hall on that. Tried to get it to Vanessa Verbitsky, the double V. That puck in the air is settled down. It goes to the point for Sydney Houston, who takes a tumble at the blue line. Rutz, the defenseman, helps her out, but she gets her pass picked. Moving into the zone is Hobbs. Hobbs shut off there by Hall. Good defensive play in the Red Deer zone. Rutz is going to get that one ahead here. 2 minutes gone in the first period. No whistles yet as Neff takes center and dump that one in. She gets it to Lundell. Lundell, one of the bigger players in this league. Really hard to knock her off the stick. Chance here for Benko. Benko moves to the backhand. Tries to go forehand. What a save there by Rutz, who bailed out her goaltender.
What a play there by Banco, and that is just a smart play coming in off the wall. And good job by Calgary to hold that puck. Then we see that beautiful toe drag and the power move to the net. We've seen Connor McDavid do that same move, stop up and try and stall the goalie so many times.
And what a beautiful original save by Rebecca Bridge on that. Rebecca Bridge, 2-1 so far in these playoffs. Red Deer just trying to get that one out of the zone, but Holt's going to pound it back in there. It's Aaron Chambers on the puck. Aaron Chambers, my player to watch for from Red Deer, really slows the game down for them, and you see her matched up against that top line right now. Lundell on the puck, gets bumped off, and Wagner's going to dump that one in. Holt first on it for Calgary, tries to flip it up for Hobbs, and she gets rear-ended. And now it's Wagner. Lead pass doesn't make it there. It's intercepted by Neff. Neff's just going to try and backhand that one in, and she's going to go for a change. Aaron Chambers on the puck now. Lead pass for Golietz gets there. Golietz. Shot on net is wide. Sans regrets on the rebound. Tries to get a load of Robin Grant. Grant's pass pick is by Yakachuk, and she gets that pass ahead for Noonan. Back to Yakachuk as she crosses the blue line. 16:45 here to go in the first. And a lot of action. Calgary, a couple of beautiful chances already in this one. And what are you seeing from Calgary that you like so far as the pace?
I like their speed and I like their intensity. They're very hard on the forecheck. As I've seen, they've sent three girls in deep multiple times. That could come back to bite them.
Noonan takes center and gets that one in. It'll be Emma Hebert on that first. Yakachuk's going to meet her at the puck, but she wisely just pokes it ahead, and Robin Grant's going to get that ahead to Kelly Clouston. Newton, good steal there. Crosses the Red Deer blue line, but loses the puck. And now it's Clouston coming the other way. Shot in will be played by the goaltender Durant. Just going to leave it there for the captain LaPlante. Shovels it ahead to Lupel. Lupel tried to make a move off the boards, and it's Kaylee Koch that ends up with the puck on her stick, circling around the Calgary net. Stops up, tries to send that into the slot, misses. 2 Red Deer sticks, comes to Houston, whose shot goes wide. Darcy Hall on the rebound. Ahead to Koch, and Koch tried to find Verbitsky. Verbitsky just couldn't find the barrier, and another save there by Durant. Good sequence by Red Deer.
Durant, good battle there. As she just got peppered with shots, lots of bodies in front, so Durant really had to fight around, try and get her vision back.
And what a chance there for Vanessa Verbitsky as Kaylee Koch sent that pass right into the slot, and she just missed that one. Calgary's going to win the faceoff, still in their own zone. Neff on the puck, battles with Hall. Hall upends her. Neff sitting on the puck, leaves it there for the forward Dyer. Dyer makes a cut in front of her own net. Pass up the right wing side. It's Geezer. Geezer stretch pass for Lupel. Lupel shot in, saved by Bridge. What a save by Bridge there as we look at the Tim Hortons replay. And what a pass by Geezer to find Lupel, and Bridge stands tall in net.
Lupel just about finds that hole there, as that was actually affiliate making that play up, leading the rush. That is a good vision to just get that puck and get that opportunity.
And now it's Red Deer winning the faceoff, get it ahead to Emily Straw. Keeper tried to take a swing at it, missed it, and the Red Deer is going to be offside. 15:06 remaining here, first period.
One thing that I'm really liking, what I'm seeing from the Red Deer team, they're penetrating the middle of the ice very well.
And as we look at that Tim Hortons replay, what a job by Lupel to stretch out and stay onside on that play as well. Penetration is key. Red Deer is going to want to get the pucks in deep and start working the cycle against Calgary, because Calgary likes to use their speed to try and break out. 2 players collide in the back, and it's Wiltsey trying to get a puck up ahead, but that one goes off a couple of skates, and now it comes to the defenseman Bolger. Bolger, she's going to walk past half and step into the Red Deer line, but she lost that puck. It's Clouston. She's got support. Gives it to the defenseman Wagner. Wagner up ahead for Clouston. Clouston has Sans Regret with her. Goes for a change, and now Clouston's just going to carry that one in deep herself and go in a race against Bailey Fiala. Puck lost between both of their skates. Red Deer comes in to clean it up. It's Kylie Perry, no relation to Katie. Shot by Katie Rosie, just dribbles on net. The puck is still loose. Good job by Nori to clear that one out of a dangerous area. And Red Deer is bringing the heat to Calgary. Suleman, pro move there. Gets that one ahead. Backhand pass is intercepted by Lundell. Lundell moving in with Benko and Hobbs. Dangerous line out there now. Tries to find Benko. Puck is lost. Shot by Hobbs. Another one. And that puck was in the middle. Benko turned around. Could have had a chance on net there. That top line for Calgary, ever dangerous. And they are looming. LaPlante from the point. That shot is blocked. Calgary still working in the Red Deer zone. Good job there by Katie Rosie to steal the puck and dump that one off the stick. And now they're going to get a change. You'll see the defenseman Chambers come back out there. Lundell on the puck, separated from it. And now it's Lawrence going up the other side. Calgary having trouble getting sustained pressure in the Red Deer zone. It was a good shift there by the top line. They came up with a shot, but they haven't been able to get to any rebounds.
Most of their chances, from what it seems, has been off the rush. They're really good at moving the puck side to side.
And Sans Regret spins that one down low, and Lawrence is going to try and get to that puck first. Does. Backhand pass into the slot. Goes all the way up to the point. Fake shot there by Rutz. Goes down low to Goulietz. Lawrence in the corner, battling for the puck with a couple of Red Deer players. Goulietz comes in for support. That puck will come out to the point for Sydney Houston. Takes that shot, tip on net. Another shot by Sans Regret, and another save by Durant there. Wow! There was a chance on that, 2 of them, and Durant stood tall, shutting the door on Red Deer twice as we take a look here at the replay.
That deflection followed up by the rebound, and everybody thought Durant was down and out, but she battles back. Now that is just work ethic. That no skill needed there, just a hard work ethic.
Chambers, shot from the point, doesn't reach. That's blocked by a couple of players. Good job by Wagner pinching in to keep that puck in. Shot goes off the post, lands in front of the goaltender. It's Calgary that controls it, and they're just going to flip it out of the zone. Chambers, bounce pass off the boards, and that puck's going to go into the Calgary bench. We're going to get a whistle here. 12:20 remaining in this first period, and a pretty even matchup between Red Deer and Calgary. Red Deer, coming into this game, ranked 35th in the country, Calgary 18th. And so you would think that it would be a bit of a mismatch, but Red Deer has really brought it to Calgary so far in this one. Kaylee Cox is going to circle down low. Good stick there by Yakachuk to knock the puck off her. Wagner goes back down for Verbitsky. Wagner at the point, shoot, looking for a tip there, just missed by Kaylee Clouston. Another shot on net, Cock, and it's blocked again by Durant, who stuffed that one at the side of her net. Less than 12 minutes remaining here in the first period, and Red Deer is really starting to bring it to Calgary.
They're doing a good job of getting bodies in front of the net, as on that last sequence, it was Darcy Hall right on the doorstep. They're really getting in the vision of Durant and, you know, starting to get in her headspace.
Red Deer wins that face-off, but it's going to be Calgary controlling it. It's the AP player looking for another beautiful setup. That puck will be batted out of the air. Still on it is Geezer. Geezer muscled off the puck by Straw. Straw's pass will go back into the Calgary zone, but it's LaPlante who's going to take center and dump that one in. Suleman behind her own net tries to punch that one ahead to Straw, and Red Deer will eventually get it out, but sitting back is the defenseman LaPlante, and she's going to get ahead to Lupel. Lupel, a beautiful chance earlier in this period. Now it's Dyer on the puck. Dyer muscles her way, tries to move to her backhand. Good job by Suleman to get the stick lift on her. Holt holds the line. Tries to get it down to Geezer. It'll go behind the net for Dyer. Dyer battling there with Hebert. Hebert tries to get that one out of the point. Slap shot there by LaPlante, and that'll be saved by Bridge. So look at the Tim Hortons replay there. You see that shot come in from LaPlante. Bit of a bobbling puck when it came to her, and slowed it down a little bit for Bridge.
It's not a deflection or a screen that gives Bridge troubles on that one. Like you said, it's that knuckle puck. Looks like it changes direction midair.
Yeah, a bit of a floater into the zone. Katie Rosie up the left side. Couldn't handle that. She gets help from Kylie Perry. Kylie Perry's going to move that one in, but Nori steals the puck off her stick. Going to get ahead. The defenseman Houston pinching in now. Battling with a couple of Calgary players for that puck. It's in the skates, and Calgary's going to end up with it. It's Wiltsey. Wiltsey couldn't get past Rosie. Red Deer will play that one back from their own zone. Red Deer up ahead. It's Clouston. Clouston battling against Holt. Holt has been solid in these provincials so far, Evan. The last two games I've been able to see her. She was a steady end on the Calgary back.
For sure, positionally, she's sound, and she uses her skating when needed.
Red Deer, long stretch pass is picked off by Lundell. Lundell dangerous here. Long stick of her. She's able to pick off so many passes. Sans Regret has that puck in her feet. It's played along the Calgary bench. It'll go back into the zone. Rebecca Alloway, another call up for Calgary. She's got Sans Regret draped all over her, and they go down. Puck in the left wing corner boards. Calgary escapes with it. Benko's pass didn't find anybody except for Wagner, and Wagner's just going to bank that one in and go chase herself. Alloway first on it for Calgary. Puck knocked out of the air by Benko. Benko's going to want to skate with that one for a little bit. They're going to call that one knocked down with a high stick. A good job in transition by Calgary to try and get out of the zone. Benko with a pro move smacks that puck out of the air, but just a little too high, and we're going to get a face-off coming.
Calgary Fire, they're doing a great job breaking out as a five-woman unit there. And, you know, their center support, they're swinging very low, giving that option all the time. As I've noticed, Red Deer really likes to pinch on those walls.
Face-off one there by Red Deer, steered aside by Durant. Bailey Fiala gets that out for LaPlante. LaPlante and Fiala are a dangerous duo on defense. You'll see them out there a lot, especially against the top two lines of Red Deer. Puck comes out to center, and LaPlante's going to handle that herself. She's going to retreat back in her own zone, look for a pass option. That one will escape. Chambers and Noonan collide there. A bit of incidental contact. We're going to have a penalty coming up here, though. That'll be 2 minutes for body checking to Erin Chambers. Erin Chambers, a couple of penalties yesterday as well. Usually a more disciplined player, but for someone of her stature, can really throw the body.
For sure, not very big, but not being big, she has a bomb of a shot as, led the team with 7 goals this season.
And now Red Deer's going to have to kill off the first penalty of the day. It's Rosie. Didn't get all of that shot, but it will escape the blind barely. And Noonan for Calgary is going to control it. And this power play for Calgary is dangerous. Second unit out there now, but once the first one comes out with Benko and Hobbs and Lundell, anything can happen. Bolger stops up, gets that one ahead to Noonan, misses her, and it goes to Nelson. McKinley Nelson will go in deep and chase that one. Calgary player down in front of the net. Up to the point for Bolger. Bolger shot easily steered aside there by Bridge. And now Red Deer's going to get it out. Minute 15 left in this power play. 8:20 to go here in the first period. And what are you seeing, Evan, from the Red Deer penalty kill so far?
They're doing a good job of keeping pucks to the outside and pouncing on them when they're loose and have the opportunity.
As McKinley Nelson steps in. She's got 2 players wide. Takes that shot glove side. Rebecca Bridge just got a piece of that one. It was enough to keep it out of the net. Calgary on the loose puck. It's Lupel. Lupel spins off a check. Tries to go down low. Does another pirouette there. And the puck will come up to the point for Holt. Holt to Noonan. This top line of unit of Calgary been out there for a long time now. Minute 20. Nelson tries to make a cut to the net. Puck is lost in the feet. And Red Deer's going to almost close that one out. It's Neff who had that one lost in her equipment, and she got dumped there by Darcy Hall. Puck looks like it just came out of the zone. We're going to get a face-off. And for Neff, a good job, but she lost that one just in her jersey, and it wasn't enough to keep it onside. But now we're going to see the top line of Calgary come out for this power play. 27 seconds remaining on it. And it's Lundell. Steps inside, uses her body to her advantage. Goes to the left wing boards. She's got 2 Red Deer players staring right at her. Makes a cut to the point, takes a spill. It's Hobbs. She's got Benko in front. Hobbs to Benko. And a good chance there, but Benko just couldn't connect on the shot. Good job by Bridge to steer that out of her crease. Penalty to Chambers just expiring now. 7 minutes to go here in the first frame. Now Calgary's power play, while it didn't score, they did have some offensive zone pressure, and they were able to keep it mostly hemmed in there. What did you see out of the Calgary power play that you liked?
Well, it was 2 minutes of good puck possession. One thing I would have liked to see a little more of are shots on net. They tried to penetrate the middle there with that Benko opportunity. Just couldn't connect there. I'd like to see more traffic in the middle and more shots.
Puck played to the center. Perry spins, fires that one, is blocked by Holt. Good block there. That's another thing Holt does a tremendous job of, is getting her body in front of pucks. She's not afraid to sacrifice it. Icing's waved off there as Hebert gets a touch. Lead pass just out of the way, and the defenseman Fiala for Calgary is going to be the first one on it. Over to her partner, LaPlante. LaPlante makes a cut across her own blue line and moves that puck up ahead. Gieser will dump that into the kitty corner, and Wagner's going to be the first one for Red Deer on it. Puck stripped off her stick by Dyer. Dyer's got Gieser in front. Dyer muscling her way behind the net. Tries to go to the point, and that pass just out of reach for Bailey Fiala, and she's going to have to retreat back in her own zone. Red Deer making a change here. Sans Regret does a loop behind the Calgary net. It's Captain LaPlante. She goes off the glass, and she'll clear that puck and head to the bench for a change. Whiffing on that pass is Rutz, and now Calgary's going to get a chance at the loose puck. It's Gieser on it. She's got Lupel out there. Those two already connecting for a dangerous play earlier in the game. Calgary unable to hold the line there, and that puck will come out. And Red Deer is doing a tremendous job at keeping Calgary to the outside in this one. And we got a whistle coming here, Evan. Not sure if I saw what went on that one.
I believe it was a delayed offside, and Calgary player just continued to apply pressure, and You know, ergo, face-off is in the offensive zone for the Chiefs.
That's what you want with the Chiefs. That puck comes to the point for Houston. Houston's shot deflected, doesn't reach the net. And his keeper on the rebound goes up to the point for Houston again. Houston across for Rutz. Rutz's shot is deflected wide by Clauston, who raises her head in the air. Had a beautiful chance there, and now it's Calgary coming the other way. Norrie on the puck is shot, and that's steered aside. Her and Wiltsey entering the zone together. Up to the point for Holt. Holt goes down low for Wiltsey. Wiltsey has Norrie in front, as well as Lekuski. Lekuski in the left wing corner battles that puck against two Red Deer players. It's Red Deer comes up with it, and they're going to swing that along the boards. Stretch pass for Sans Regret doesn't get there. Good job by Holt to cut that one off. Now it's Calgary walking back into the zone. Puck caught in the equipment of keeper, and she'll find Hughes. Lead pass for Hall. Hall moving in against Holt. Holt's got a hold on her. Hall has to stop up, and she's going to dump that one low. Red Deer, pass in front for Koch, just missed that one. Swing and a miss. Calgary just gets that one out of the zone as Hebert couldn't handle that bouncing puck. Fans on the pass, but the puck stays on her stick. And now it's turned over. It's Benko walking to the zone, right circle. Benko winds up. That one pass in front for Lundell. Good stick lift there by Hebert. Lundell with a beautiful chance there. Lundell on the puck again. Has that knocked off her stick by Hebert. Suhlman behind the net. Up ahead for Koch. Koch's going to bank that one off the boards, and that's going to enter the Calgary zone. We're going to have an icing coming here, 3:32 remaining.
Fresh lines coming on the ice for both. But first, let's take a look at this Tim Hortons replay. Good chance there trying to find the open player. Just couldn't connect as it was a even better defensive stop on that 2-on-2 play.
And Red Deer, a team that doesn't really rely on their offense to win games. Goaltender in net today, Rebecca Bridge. In the regular season, she had 4 wins, all of them shutouts. So when Red Deer's playing well, they're playing well defensively first. And they're a resilient team. We saw them go into the third period against St. Albert yesterday, number 2 ranked team in the country, in a 1-1 game in which they didn't look out of place. And so far, they've been bringing it to Calgary. LaPlante, turnover there to Wagner. Wagner's shot goes wide, and it's going to come to the left wing boards for Yakachuk. Yakachuk's pad is cut off, and keeper's going to be the recipient of that. Wagner, pass to the blue line for Law 1S, who's just going to send that one in as Red Deer's looking to get a change. Alloway, short pass to Nelson. Nelson makes a move around Golietz. Now she's going to blow by Robin Grant. Moving on to the zone to herself, takes his shot. Rebecca Bridge, save there. She saw that one all the way. There, look at the Tim Hortons replay here. A good chance by McKinley Nelson as she goes coast to coast and gets a shot off, blowing by 2 Red Deer players.
Nelson, very shifty player we've seen already in this game alone. She made a couple of nice cuts and cut to the middle there for that good opportunity.
Calgary working in the Red Deer zone. It's Lupel. Moves to the right wing boards. We got a penalty coming up here. It's a hook. That'll be going against Rutz. Geezer on the loose puck. Calgary, 6 attackers out there now. We're going to get a whistle here, though, as Red Deer touches up on the puck. And that's going to be their second penalty of the game as we look at the Tim Hortons replay.
That's Lupel driving along the top part of that circle. Good job keeping her feet moving, and she even almost gets that scoring opportunity. Puck just goes over the net. And now she'll give her team an opportunity, this top power play unit, to come out.
And this will be the second look for Calgary on the power play today. 0 for 1 so far. 2:21 remaining here in the first period. Calgary a chance to pull ahead in the last couple minutes. Puck steered behind the net. Suhlman tried to clear that one up ahead. Neff's going to meet Hebert at the point. Calgary just trying to punch that one in low, but a good job by Red Deer to get an early clear on this penalty. Holt, she'll stop up behind her own net and get set. Holt takes a look, and she's going to skate herself. Pass that one up ahead to Benko. Benko, short pass to Lundell. Lundell tried to touch pass that one back to her, and Rosie didn't give up on the play and intercepted it. That's a play we see a lot from those two. They have a lot of good chemistry, but Lundell loves that short touch pass to Benko to get into the zone.
just that area pass, let her skate onto it and skate with speed.
Calgary steps in offside. We're going to get a face-off coming here. 50 seconds gone in the penalty to Rutz.
One thing I'm loving that Red Deer is doing it, and I mentioned on the last power play for Calgary, is they jump on those loose pucks. They've killed 50 seconds, and really, how many of those seconds have been in their own end?
I could count it on one hand, I think. Durant leaves that one for the captain, LaPlante. LaPlante waiting. Red Deer, 3 players in the neutral zone. McKinley Nelson, she's going to make a cut around Hall. Takes a shot on net. That one partially blocked by Wagner. It'll go wide. Kylie Perry can't get that one out of the zone as that one died on the boards. That's McKinley Nelson on it again. She got that puck muscled away for her by Chambers. Good play by her. And Red Deer is able to clear now. Only 30 seconds remaining here on the power play. Noonan tips that one in for Nelson, but it's Sulman that's going to get on it first. Sulman across to Chambers. That pass intercepted by Nelson. So good at using her speed. And it's Lupel. Makes a cut and looks to the point. Lupel, she's going to cut to the middle of the ice. Over to the right circle. Backhand try. Doesn't make its way on net. That one high off the glass. Sulman on it. Clears, but she fans on the pass, and now it's Nelson who's going to keep it in the Red Deer zone. 5 seconds remaining here on the power play. Only 20 seconds left in the period. Pass on net to Nelson. Another shot by Lupel. Another save. And that puck is loose, but Rebecca Bridge swallows that one up. 3 10-bell saves.
Holds strong. Like you said, 3 back-to-back saves. Multiple players just pounding away, but she is the quickest on that loose puck there.
And we saw Noonan on the Tim Hortons replay there, about another half second away from crossing that net and smacking it into the empty net. 16 seconds remaining here in the first period. It's been an even matchup back and forth between Calgary and Red Deer. Red Deer looking to get something going here in the last 10 seconds. They're going to punt that one into the Calgary zone. It's Neff on it first. Gets that one ahead for Nori. Red Deer, one less shot on net, and that one misses from Law 1S. And that's going to do it here for the first period, partner. No scoring to comment on, but a couple of amazing saves on both ends by these goaltenders.
Yeah, goaltenders holding strong, as I think the key for both offenses so far in this game have been traffic in front of them, getting in their vision, and getting those second, third opportunities.
And Rebecca Bridge, while she has given up a couple of rebounds, has done a good job of not giving up the goal. She has been solid in net. That's going to do it for our first period here. This is an ICU Video Productions Procast. My name's Wyatt Ziegler, joined alongside Evan Kenny. Hello and welcome back to Inside of the Go Auto Arena here at Servus Place, Alberta, Canada. My name is Wyatt Ziegler, joined alongside Evan Kenny for this ICU Video Productions Procast. Now, Evan, not a lot of scoring to report in that first period, but we saw a couple of beautiful chances and a couple of beautiful saves as we see this one Rebecca Bridge made on Sydney Benko. And that was your player to watch as well. What did you like from Benko in that period?
I really like her speed and as well just her offensive awareness. She knows where to be on the ice to put the puck in the back of the net.
No scoring to report, but a couple of penalties in that period, both going to Red Deer. Chambers earlier for body checking, and then Rutz with only 2 minutes and 21 seconds left for hooking. And that was generated once again by Lupel using her speed, and that's what Calgary has done all game is they've been skating quite well. Now, if they could just put a couple passes together, they might be able to pull ahead in this one.
For sure, Lupel, Lundell, both great skaters who, you know, when you're watching them away from the play, they might not seem like the fastest players on the ice, but in a straightaway skate, especially with the puck, they can get flying, and they've shown it so far in this game.
I see Lundell as one of those Yessi Puljujärvi types when it comes to her speed, because it's so deceptive because her legs are so long. It doesn't really look like she's generating speed, but she could outskate maybe 95% of this league.
For sure, and you know, when I used to do power skating, Wyatt, that is what our instructor told us, is if you can look like you're not moving 1,000,000 miles per minute, but you really are, then it means you are a great skater.
And this game, it means a lot for both teams right now. Red Deer would like to get a win. They're 0 for 2 so far in this Provincials. They'll be playing in the bronze medal game, but now it's about who they're going to face. St. Albert with 2 wins already is a near lock to go, but Calgary and Lloyd each needing a win or a Lloyd loss to advance. So we'll see who can play in this gold medal game. It might be Red Deer versus Calgary again, so wouldn't it be nice to get a win here, and we can see that now. Opening draw won by Calgary, but it's Red Deer first on the puck. Bailey Fiala makes a pinch, and she'll dump that one in. That's going to be, icing is actually waved off on that one. She was a couple steps behind the red line. Sans regret now. Streaking in right side. She's got Lawin S with her. She's just dumped that in and chased it down herself. Stops up in LaPlante. Sarah Plante, an unsigned player for Calgary last year, and she is a steady rock on that defense. Their best defender by far.
For sure, great positionally, and she's very smart with the puck, just settles the game down, and obviously she's wearing the C, great leader for this team.
She can't get that puck out, and it's Hebert that just holds the line, and Lawin S comes streaking in, diving to send that one back in. Good play there, and Bailey Fiala for Calgary. First one on it, though. Can't clear the line. It's Hebert there again, switching sides to keep that one in check. Shot by Straw, no traffic in front, and that'll be a save for Durant. And a good start here for Red Deer as they've been bringing it to Calgary, but both teams skating quite well still. Emily Straw with a chance there on the Tim Hortons replay, but Durant, glove save.
Red Deer's really creating chances, you know, I've mentioned in front of the net with the traffic, but as well coming out of battles and getting those loose pucks, dragging them to the net.
Face-off to Durant's left is won by Calgary. It's Sydney Benko on the puck. She's got Hobbs and Lundell with her. Goes for the far pass the Hall on the right side. Lundell forces that one into the corner. Straw's going to come out with the puck. Couldn't generate a lot of speed there. Had Holt right in her face, and she's going to turn that one over to Neff. Neff to her partner Holt. Lundell, touch pass, doesn't get there. Eventually does as Benko swings that one to Hobbs. Hobbs and Lundell coming in together. Collide. Cindy Benko, shot, pad save there. Rebecca Bridge, second opportunity for Lundell, also stopped. 2 good chances there for Calgary.
That touch pass from Lundell just perfectly right in the wheelhouse of Benko. She can't capitalize it. She was trying to find that little gap just over the pad under the blocker.
And then Lundell on that second opportunity is trying to squeeze it between her and the post, but Bridge, what a save. Up to the point for Calgary, down low, tries to find that pass in the slot for Nelson. Couldn't get a stick on that one. Now it's Bolger at the right point. Down for Yakachuk. Yakachuk pinned to the boards by Rutz. She's able to kick that one out. Bolger, shot on net, doesn't make it there. Behind the net, McKinley Nelson misplays that puck. Now it's Red Deer moving out the other side. Rosie, that puck off her skate to her stick. Gets swallowed up by Yakachuk. Good play defensively to come back and steal that puck. Puck in front of the Calgary bench. Comes out to Noonan. Noonan has McKinley Nelson at the point, moving one-on-one against Chambers. Shot on net, another save there by Bridge.
All that offense there starts with the back check by Yakchuk. They turn it back up ice, and we see there they get the shot on that Tim Hortons replay. Good opportunities there for the Calgary team.
17:46 remaining here, second period, still tied it at nothing. 10-8 are the shots for the Calgary Fire over the Red Deer Chiefs. Puck in the Calgary zone. Lupel dragged down there by Chambers. Verbitsky grabs the loose puck, but she has that stolen off her stick by Dyer. Lupel still trying to get up in the background. Dyer's going to try and dump that one for her, but Wagner in the way. Wagner's pass doesn't make it out of the zone. Red Deer loves sending that puck off the boards. They don't like passing it through the slot or through the center of the ice.
No, that's two different things we've seen from either team. Calgary Fire, they love to pass it up to that center support versus Red Deer Chiefs. They like that chip off the glass and to apply pressure.
Chambers there battling with Dyer. Verbitsky's in to help out. Puck frozen against the boards. Refs telling him to move it. It's Red Deer who comes out with it. Pass ahead for Robin Grant, doesn't reach. Now it's Kaylee Koch in a foot race with Fiala. Koch will get there first. Good job by Fiala to smack her stick away. Now she's got Robin Grant in front, but Fiala completely disrupts her. Good defensive play there as Kaylee Koch was trying to find that pass in the center. And she drags down Lupel, who put her arms up looking at the ref. Centering pass doesn't make it there. Good job by LaPlante to cut that one off. LaPlante's pass doesn't reach the zone, and Red Deer can't hold the line. Suleman will turn and fire that one, and Robin Grant will put it in the zone. That pass for Dyer, picked off by Goulietz. LaPlante in to help out. She's swallowed up by two Red Deer players. Red Deer trying to put some pressure in. Stuck along the boards, though. And that puck's going to leave the zone for Red Deer. Unable to get any real chance on net. They were in the Calgary zone, but Calgary does a good job of forcing them outside.
Fiala, great skater. She almost killed that play before the play started.
And now it's Red Deer, first on the puck in the Calgary zone. Behind it is Clouston. Tries to go up for Hebert. Hebert couldn't handle that pass off the board, so that's going to come out here. Chambers pass intercepted, deflected by Lakuski. And now she's going to have to circle back behind her own net, get started. Makes the move around Norrie. Stretch pass doesn't find its way to Lawiness, but Lawiness does grab the loose puck. Now she's going to move against Neff. Neff drills her. That's going to be a penalty coming up here. And now Red Deer is going to get their first opportunity on the power play.
I'm excited to see what Red Deer does. They get lots of traffic to begin with when 5-on-5. So with this man advantage, they could really take advantage. As you know, Wyatt, there's no hitting in this league, but that was a nice one. Better, bigger hits than you see a lot of the times in any other league.
Yeah, we watched quite a few Ooks games together here, Evan, and you know, these girls bang bodies just as good as they can. Puck rides the dasher and comes all the way out. Chambers is going to have to be the first one back on it in her zone. She'll set up behind her own net. And Calgary has a very effective penalty kill. They like to attack you when it's not in their not in their own zone. But when they set up, they love to clog the slot. Clouston up ahead for Goulietz. Goes to the point for Chambers. Chambers, watch her sneak in. She likes to go to her one-time side and near the bottom of the circle, and you can see that now. Houston across, takes a look at Chambers, goes to Clouston. Clouston down for Verbitsky. Chambers getting low. Chambers passes that one through the slot. Couldn't find Clouston's stick. Now Houston will bang that one behind the net for Goulietz. Goulietz looks up to the point for Chambers. Chambers takes a wrist shot there, fired, rebounds available. It's still loose. Another whack at it by Red Deer, but they can't get it on net. Houston on the puck, top of the right circle. Goes across to Chambers on the left side. Houston, shot on net, deflected just wide. Chambers is going to grab the loose puck, circle behind the Calgary net. She's got Goulietz in the slot. That puck comes out to the center for Houston. Houston shot deflected high and wide off the glass. 43 seconds remaining here in the power play. Very effective for Red Deer. They've been in the Calgary zone for about a minute and a half now. Another shot comes in by Chambers, deflected low, saved by Durant. And LaPlante's just going to bank that one off the glass and out of the zone.
Wyatt, that was about minutes straight of just pure puck possession for the Red Deer Chiefs. And at the end there, we started to see them start peppering shots on net. Good job there by Durant to just hold strong and keep those pucks out.
And that power play for Red Deer really starts in the back end. You watch Hebert, Houston, and Chambers together as they like to work it from the top down to the bottom and go back door. Puck is trapped along the boards. Penalty has expired to Neff. Shot on net flutters in, and that'll go to the corner. Sans Regret comes up with it, turns it over to Holt. Holt, the defenseman, she's going to skate with that herself. Crosses the Red Deer blue line. Takes a shot on net. Glove save there by Bridge. She saw that one all the way, but a good play by Holt to just carry that puck into the zone, and now Calgary's going to get an offensive draw.
Holt, D-man, more known for playing the defense there as, you know, big part of that kill. And we saw another D-man, Chambers, just teeing off, really setting up that power play for the Chiefs.
She had a goal yesterday, and I bet you she's itching for another. That one also came on the power play yesterday. Calgary in the Red Deer zone. That pass comes out to the slot. Katie Rosie got a stick on that. Calgary will keep it in the Red Deer zone. Stephanie Keeper working against that. Tries to get ahead to Rosie. That's pass is picked by Lundell. Lundell, left side, goes to her backhand. Looks up at the point. Holds onto the puck. Tries to cut to the slot. Takes a tumble there. And now Red Deer is going to try and get this one out of their zone. The defenseman LaPlante, first on it for Calgary. Ahead to Lundell. Lundell gets that one in, but it's Red Deer that's going to come out with it. Emily Straw, no look on her backhand, got that. Now she's got a chance here. Lundell just cock just couldn't pull the trigger there. Pardon me, that was Katie Rosie with that beautiful chance. Just couldn't get a good enough wood on it. And it's a good job by Red Deer to recognize the change there as Calgary was pinching in low and they were able to send two players. Puck in the neutral zone is picked by McKinley Nelson, and she tried to find Noonan. The back pass hit her right in the skates. Now it's Robin Grant coming the other way. Grant shot completely blocked by LaPlante, who gives her a bit of a shove at the end of the play. Houston shot, blocker to side and steered into the corner. Good job there by Durant. Yakachuk now, lead pass for Noonan, just a little out of reach. Houston trying to move that one up. Misses two Red Deer players, and it's Holt that intercepts. She'll pound that one into the zone. Rutz first on it for Red Deer. Drops it for Houston. Houston's going to carry that one herself. Steps around Noonan. Crosses half, and she's just going to dump that one in. Red Deer looking to get a change here. Holt on it. Tries to get that one out of the zone. Can't. It's Darcy Hall on it. Darcy Hall shot deflected, and that one's going to go out of play. And a good opportunity there for Red Deer as they were making a change and they were still able to get a quality shot off.
Trying to capitalize while they were, like you said, getting a change, trying to get it on that quick chances, which we've seen more in this second period from them than in the first. The first, they were more of a setup kind of style, but
still tied at zeros here. Shot from Chambers comes in. That one just wide, went off the skate of Verbitsky. And Bolger collides there with Koch. But now it's Dyer coming out with her for Calgary. Right wing side, streaking in, makes a move. Loses that puck. Good stick by Chambers. Dyer back down to Lupel. Lupel, toe drag, cuts to the center of the slot, and loses that puck off her stick. Able to keep it in. Good backhand there as she just touched it on the blue line. Chambers behind her net. Up ahead for Hall. Hall shut off there. Calgary's just going to pound that one back in behind the Red Deer net. Chance here for Geezer as she cuts out, leaves that one for Wiltsey. Wiltsey spun around, lost it between two Red Deer defenders. 10 minutes to go here in the second period, Evan. We're still tied at 0. But there's been some good action and some stellar goaltending in this one. We're
starting to see the offensive skill and the creativity really start to take over. And, you know, a bit of more heads-up plays. People aren't scared to make that mistake anymore.
And it might come down to who makes the first mistake here, and they're going to have to try and capitalize on that. Bolger tries to touch that one ahead to Lukuski. That one's going to end up back in her own zone. Behind the net, Calgary. Tried to get that one ahead to Norrie. Intercepted as Red Deer trying to put that one on net. And Red Deer's got to do a better chance at trying to get an effective shot off here. Rutz battling against Lukuski. Lukuski tried to touch that one ahead for Norrie. Lawaness first one on it. Goes back to Hebert. Kibert, stretch pass for Sans Regret. She's going to move against the captain, LaPlante. Cuts down to the right circle, stops up. She waits for more support, and she'll just send that down low. Fiala battling against Lawaness. Benko came up with it, got it stolen off her stick by Keeper. Keeper's got Houston at the point, but Benko steals that puck right off her stick. Top line for Calgary out there. No team wanting to give an inch here. It's been a really aggressive plays in the neutral zone and a good job of picking off passes on both sides as both teams are getting a little too predictable to each other as they've seen each other a number of times this year. Neff's going to dump that one in. Right wing corner boards for Benko. Benko working along the boards. Shuts off chance in front there. Now it's Red Deer trying to get out of the zone. That pass intercepted. Holt, as she's done all night, has done a tremendous job of stealing pucks. Lundell trying to pick up speed coming up the right wing side. Lundell's got Nelson on the right side. Lundell shot, rebound there for Nelson, just overskated that one. Good chance for Calgary. Good save by Rebecca Bridge. Puck back in the zone, foot race for it there, and Houston's going to win that battle. She'll leave it for her partner, Rutz. Rutz pass intercepted by Yakachuk. Yakachuk holds up, wait, looking for support. Wants to go to the point, cuts to the slot. Loses that on her stick. Good play by Clouston. And now it's Red Deer coming the other way. Collie Perry tries to get around Bolger. Hauled down there. Calgary, neutral zone. Noonan cuts through the slot, takes a shot, that one wide. McKinley Nelson on the rebound. Nelson goes up to the point, holds that puck, dances it on the blue line, just stays in the zone. And now a shot comes in. Another pad save there by Bridge. A good play by Nelson. A nice shift as she's used her speed quite effectively and has almost created 2 scoring chances. For
sure, she had that one. The puck just bounced over her stick. And like you said, couple good chances. A little bit of scary play, bringing it that high on the blue line, being the last girl back, but she made it work.
She's only able to do that because she can use her speed. And but it was a dangerous, dangerous play. As she turns that over, it's almost a 2-on-0 coming the other way for Red Deer. 7:12 remaining here. Still a tie game at the Go Auto Arena here at Servus Place. Bit of a delay here as there's some debris on the ice that they had to clean up. Face-off won by Calgary. LaPlante shot, double tip. Just steered wide, too. That went off the stick of Dyer. Red Deer can't clear the zone. Kept in by Geezer. Geezer tried to go down to Lupel. Lupel around the net. Pushed away by Keeper. Now Red Deer just trying to get out of the zone. Dyer takes the legs out from under a Red Deer player. Shot on net. Rebound is loose, and Rebecca Bridge swallows that one up in an awkward fashion.
It looks like it hits Bridges' pad first and then off her blocker, and then she finally finds it and covers it up. And this line for the Calgary Fire has been lethal. Honestly, Wyatt, I think Mallory Dyer has been arguably one of the best players in this game. Very consistent, very sound hockey.
Likes to use her size, and she does it effectively as she's had Red Deer in a couple of tough positions, playing alongside Lupel and the call-up Geezer. They've been contending. It's almost like a 1A, 1B line for Calgary right now, the way they've played today. Fiala's shot tipped in front, doesn't make its way, and another shot there, and it's Geezer who gets the goal. Right on the doorstep, and that one slid 5-hole on Bridge. Watch the Tim Hortons replay here. Is I believe that stick originally went off the stick of Dyer. It was tipped by Geezer, and then Rebecca Bridge had a piece of it. But as she was sliding to try and find the puck, opened up the legs. We got a 1-0 game here, 6:26 remaining.
Good job by Fiala just to fire that puck down low. No, hey, I'll let my players battle it out in that blue paint. And what do you know? It worked.
And you know, as we were speaking to the Devil, Dyer there should get an assist on that play as she had a tip. Now let's see how Red Deer responds. That pass shoveled into the slot, doesn't find a player. Calgary behind their own net. They're going to try and get that one out of the zone. Up ahead for Likuski. Chambers in to help out. Puck is pinned along the boards. It is loose. Emily Straw cuts off Neff. Good job there. Circles around the net. Tries the wraparound. Another shot on net. Saved by Durant. 2 quick chances there, and Durant stands tall.
The Chiefs say, hey, you know what? You guys did work in front of the net. Now it's our turn.
And that's got to be the best chance the Chiefs have had in a couple of minutes here, is that going down 1 seems to have fired them up. Face-off 1 by Red Deer. Comes to Hebert. Hebert lost the handle on that shot, but it stays in the Calgary zone. Verbitsky, chance in the slot, doesn't get there. Straw, shot again. Another shot by Straw, just goes wide. Straw's got a goal in these playoffs. She scored yesterday against Lloyd. Tip looking for there, and Calgary clears that one out of the way. Red Deer, a couple of good chances all of a sudden. They're not out of this one. Hebert circles around their own net. Dangerous, gives that one away to Benko. Benko, shot, save, Bridge. Dangerous play there by Hebert as she cut in front of her own net and gave it away right in the slot. And now it's Red Deer coming in the other way. Verbitsky circles around the net. Pass in front into the slot, misses everybody. Both Red Deer players will turn around, but Houston will be the first one on the loose puck. Houston circling around the Calgary net. Shut off there. Good play by Bolger. Bolger ahead for Lundell. Lundell tries to make a move, trying to go between the legs. Good play there defensively by Red Deer. Rutt's going to have to circle back in her own zone. That puck also stripped off her stick. Chance here for Nelson. Shot saved by Bridge. That's 2 turnovers in front of her own net by Red Deer, and Bridge getting an extra workout here.
For sure, as we see the first one here, Banco uses her speed just to pick the pocket there and get a glorious opportunity. And then another turnover, and we see
McKinley Nelson.
She's been lethal all night, as she'll be now set to take this draw. It's her speed, I think, Wyatt. Her speed, you know, that quickness is really starting to take it to the Chiefs.
And after a couple of good shifts by Red Deer, it's Calgary who responds with a glorious chance. Captain LaPlante behind her own net. Sounds regret in her face. Tries to get that one up high. Wagner's shot easily pad saved by her by Durant. LaPlante banked that one off the boards for Yakachuk. Noonan got around Chambers. Now she's going to enter the zone. Swallowed up by 2 Red Deer players, and she's hauled down. And now it's Law 1S coming the other way, working against 2 Calgary players. She'll just gain center and dump that one in. 4 minutes remaining here, second period. Chance in the slot. Verbitsky shot doesn't make its way through. And now it's Calgary with a chance coming up the other way. Yakachuk and Noonan, 2-on-2 as Verbitsky had a good job by skating back there. Swallowed up a possible 2-on-1. Now it's Red Deer. Robin Grant, shot, glove save. And Red Deer taking those shots in transition. Good job of getting pucks on net. But I'd like to see them get a little more established in the Calgary zone.
For sure, it's almost like they're not in sync with each other, as you know, the team's changing, the team's back checking, all on different patterns. They have the speed, they have the ability to really start taking this game.
Chance developing here. Geezer already with the goal of the day. Partial breakaway, moves around Houston. Houston takes a shot, glove saved by Bridge. Red Deer's got to clean up these turnovers. And Bridge with a bit of an equipment issue here as we watch in the Tim Hortons replay, Evan.
Beautiful cut, just trying to create that space around the great defender Houston, and she gets the opportunity, maybe looking for a rebound for her teammates, following that play up. But again, this line is deadly as they create time in their own end into an offensive chance.
And a bit of a mini heart attack there from the Red Deer bench as after that shot, Bridge immediately dropped her glove. I thought that one stung her, but looks like she's having a skate issue that she'll get that sorted out. And Bridge has done a tremendous job so far of bailing out this Red Deer team. 18 saves on 19 shots and 3 high-quality ones in just the last few minutes of play. Puck in the Red Deer zone still. It's Calgary on it. Lupel, she's also had some beautiful chances. Makes a cut to the center, tries to find a player out front. Puck is loose. Chance there in front of the net once again. Red Deer getting bailed out by some goaltending. Calgary keeps that one in the Red Deer zone. It's Suleman. Muscled up the puck by Geezer. And Red Deer will control. Behind their own net, it's Keeper. Keeper's pass. Double tipped and intercepted by Neff, who's just going to send it back into the Red Deer zone. Dyer separates keeper from the puck, and now it's Geezer helping in. Nice set of hands there, finds Benko down low, quick shot, another save. Rebecca Bridge on fire. Likuski had no support down low, maybe thought she had a player hiding behind the net, ends up turning that one over. Now it's Red Deer going to send that one into the Calgary bench. We're going to get a whistle here, 2:38.
You see another great chance, and it's all in that central slot area. Calgary's really starting to do a good job of sending bodies there and saying, hey, let's just throw pucks there and see what happens.
Now Red Deer still need to respond to that last Calgary goal. Calgary, it's almost been all them ever since a tiny push by Red Deer. They got too many players, they're going to have to send one off. Face off to the left of the goaltender, Bridge. That'll be won by Calgary. Up to the point, Bulger had that pass go for skate. Bulger down low for Norrie. Chambers first on it, Likuski with the puck. Left circle, Norrie ahead, back to Likuski. Red Deer doing a good job right now, forcing the outside as the shot comes in. That one doesn't find the net, and then Rebecca Bridge had to jump on the loose puck there. What a shot.
Bulger straps a rocket to that one and says, see you later.
And Rebecca Bridge, a good job to control that puck, Evan. As, what a shot, my Lord.
I am blown away. That was for sure the hardest one I have ever seen in this league.
Another face-off win by Calgary. It comes out to Bulger. Let's see if she's got any rocket fuel left. Houston with the puck in her own zone. Waiting for bodies to get skating. She goes ahead for regret, but that comes up to Bulger, and Bulger's just going to dump that one back in. Calgary touches up. They're not offside. Short pass ahead. Sans regret. Had to battle with Bulger there. Bulger did a good job. Stripped it off her stick, and now it's Rebecca Alloway. Short pass ahead to Hobbs. Top line of Calgary, back out there. Benko. Backhand pass into the zone. Hobbs and Houston are going to meet at the puck. Houston leaves that one for Hawk. And ahead. Now it's Kylie Perry streaking up the right side. Kylie Perry working against LaPlante. LaPlante does a good job. Keeps her to the outside. Spins her down, though. Houston pinching in. And that puck will come up to the right point. Straw unable to keep that in. And a chance here developing for Calgary. 2-on-1. Benko with the puck. She's got Hobbs. Benko decides to do it all herself. Goes for the wraparound. Good play there by Hebert to poke this puck off Benko's stick. Benko got a little selfish there. Had Hobbs. No shot on that 2-on-1. Good play defensively by Red Deer.
Goal scorer, she calls her own number on that play there. And you know, I don't mind that sometimes. Didn't love her going behind the net, but sometimes you have to be selfish.
Benko in the regular season, 18 goals, 2 assists. Less than a minute to play here. Up ahead for Yakachuk. Yakachuk couldn't handle that pass, and now it's going to go back into the Red Deer zone. Sulman's on it, but McKinley Nelson gives her a bear hug. Dangerous play into the boards there. Make sure she's okay. Now it's Red Deer coming the other way. Katie Rosie, shot doesn't make its way on net, and now it's just going to be swallowed up, and Red Deer's going to go to the power play. Sulman took a dangerous hit there from McKinley Nelson as they go into the boards and had her in a headlock, too. Here's another look at that Tim Hortons replay of that 2-on-1, and Benko just maybe a little too much time to think about it, and went around the net instead.
Yeah, now Nelson, after her team had all the momentum there, gives the Chiefs a chance to get back in this one goal. You know, you could easily get it done in the last half minute here.
27 seconds remaining. Time is clicking off the clock. Houston across to Chambers. Chambers back up for Houston. Down low for Lawanette. Shot doesn't reach the net. Chambers got the loose puck. Backhands that one on net. Calgary's going to get a chance to clear here. Only 10 seconds remaining. Bridge is going to leave that there, and Red Deer's just going to let the rest of the time click off on this clock. 3, 2, 1, and that's going to do it here in the second period. Calgary Fire leading the Red Deer Chiefs 1-0. We got a goal there by Geezer, the call-up, and what a play by her to get that rebound and able to slide it 5-hole on Bridge, who has been hard to beat so far tonight.
For sure, the affiliate just out-muscles her opponent in front of the net there. But I really think it starts with the battle in the corners and then on the point, just a couple smart plays to make that goal happen.
Now, Red Deer's going to leave the period going on to the power play. It's a good chance for them going into the third period. They'll have 1:33 left on that to try and tie things up. Well, that's going to do it here for the period. This is an ICU Video Productions Procast. My name is Wyatt Ziegler, joined alongside Evan Kenny. Hello and welcome back. Third period about to get underway here at the Go Auto Arena at Servus Place in St. Albert, Alberta, Canada. My name's Wyatt Ziegler, joined alongside Evan Kenny. This is an ICU video procast. We got Dave Foley on camera, Alec Testwich is our switch, and Rob Zitlow is our director. Now, Evan, in that period, we finally saw someone get on the board, and it was Calgary who struck first. Geezer from Dyer and Fiala.
Wyatt, I've been talking about that line. They have thoroughly impressed me. Multiple chances, just playing sound hockey, and of course, they got the one goal of the game.
And of course, this lead's so important for Calgary, who can decide their own fate. With a regulation win over Red Deer, they can guarantee themselves a spot in the gold medal game tomorrow.
For sure, beating Lloydminster yesterday in the 3-2 opening game. That was huge, and as well, if they can pull another win out here, then they'll get to face St. Albert, who, only lost 3-2 in yesterday.
And St. Albert, it was a very close game in that one. The last 2 minutes, Jaden Bogdan, big game Jaden Bogdan, scored a goal to put them ahead, and that stopped Calgary's overtime hopes as they gave up a 2-goal lead in that one. And now, we're going to get set here, third period. Calgary is going to start the frame shorthanded for 1:33. So we watch the Tim Hortons replay here, that last goal. Brought to you by the Jenkins family at Tim Hortons. I went and stopped by the one at 275 Carnegie on my way here. I need that morning coffee, but I did lose my roll up the rim. Sans regret. Streaking into the right side. Drops that one for Houston. Across to Chambers. Red Deer getting set on the power play. Chambers fakes that shot across, pass, and it goes on net. Durant, easy save there from the side.
Good quick movement, getting traffic in net. And, if you're Red Deer, you want to try and jump on that loose puck before it gets covered up.
People out there watching should take a look. Number 2, Erin Chambers. She's going to circle down to that left circle and look for that one-time option. Now it's Houston up at the point. Goes to Lawaness. Lawaness. Down behind the net, pass through to Chambers, just a little too hard, and now it's Calgary that's going to get a chance to clear. Falling down was a Fire player, and they are unable to get that puck out of the zone here. 50 seconds remaining on the power play. Houston, shot, goes wide, and a dangerous chance there somehow as Rebecca Bridge, that puck went off her pad and almost bounced into the net. Chambers keeps that one in the zone, goes to Lawaness. Lawaness turns and looks. She has Houston on the far side. Goes up to Chambers. Chambers back down to Lawaness. Up to Chambers. Gives it up to Houston. Houston shot tipped on net. Pad save. Good job there. Durant off the deflection. Another shot. Houston comes in just wide. Goaltender without her stick. Chance here for Red Deers. That pass goes to Lawaness. Wrong side. Houston. Another chance. Shot is blocked. Puck's in the air for Chambers, who rips a one-timer. Tipped again wide by Hall. Number of chances for Red Deer here on this power play as the goaltender without her stick playing with a player's one. Another shot saved by Durant. Puck is still loose. Penalty over to Calgary. Houston, shot comes in. High glove save. Houston put her head to the sky there.
There were few opportunities there that just barely missed the net. We see that one on the Tim Hortons replay. I don't know what happened there, but it looked like Durant couldn't see with all that traffic in front, and then Red Deer keeps pounding it. Just missing a couple opportunities there.
And Durant, it's very hard to get in her eyes as she is 6 feet tall. Stands very tall in net. Power play over for Red Deer now. Back to even strength. Lundell carrying that puck on the right wing. Makes a move to the center to Benko. Benko pass to Hobbs. Hobbs just couldn't pull the trigger on that as she started it on her backhand. What a chance there. And what a pass by Sydney Benko. I thought she was going to shoot that one.
For sure, we saw her on that 2-on-1 in the second period. Just didn't pull the trigger this time. She tries that pass and just out of the reach of Hobbs there.
Puck still in the Red Deer zone. Hobbs is battling for it. It'll go up to the point, and Stephanie Keeper is going to get that one ahead to Clausen, who's going to move one-on-one. Lundell coming in to help. She'll just flutter one on net and reach her own rebound. That puck lost. Lundell had to step around the referee. Shot comes in, backhand from Clausen. Another pad save by Durant. Lundell trying to get that one out of her zone. Goes off a Red Deer player to her partner. Yakachuk shut off there. The puck's going to leave play. Good stick by Chambers.
Good job by Chambers, realizing she's got support coming back. And we take another look at that opportunity just on the backhand for Hobbs there. She couldn't quite get it up over that pad.
And a good job by Bridge stretching out to make that save. Hobbs so close to making this a 2-0 game. 17 minutes remaining here in the third period. It's 1-0 Calgary over Red Deer. Chambers, lead pass for Sansa-Red at the blue line. And that's offside as Kaylee Koch took an extra step before entering the zone. And Red Deer, what a power play that just was. Unable to finish that one off, but they had about 8 chances there to score. It was incredible.
Quarterback by Houston and Chambers. One of them, I can feel it, they're going to get it.
Good play by Yakachuk to skip that puck over the stick. She's got Noonan driving to the net. Finds Noonan, tipped just wide. Good play there by Calgary as they streak into the zone. And Yakachuk quietly having herself quite a game today, both on the offense and defensive side of it.
And what I like is she's not afraid to use the body, rubs players out, and just sort of gets in their head. Almost a bit of a pest who can really play.
You got to love those players that have a bit of a mean streak to them just to get going, kind of like a Brad Marchand type. Pass goes in, double deflected. Dangerous play there in front of the net. Had to be careful there as that pass went off, or that shot went off. 2 players, and Kaylee Koch's going to pound this one into the Red Deer zone. Shot there, doesn't reach the net. Comes all the way out, and Houston's going to have to regroup. Tries to find Rutz. Rutz skating backwards, unable to reach that one, but she's going to cross center and dump that one into the Calgary zone. Red Deer making a change. And Calgary's going to fire that all the way out, but it's going to reach net. We're not. And wise play there by Bridge as she doesn't like guys are coming in there. Already got one on her doorstep. Didn't want it to happen again. Tim Horton's replay there, that last chance by Noonan, and she just got separated last second from the puck.
Noonan, 8 goals this season, so you know that she can really bury them. That was a dangerous one coming against the Red Deer Chiefs.
And Noonan, of course, she ended the regular season on a hot streak. 4 goals in her last 4 games. Calgary working in the zone. Dyer gives that one up to Straw. Straw's going to dump that one in and give chase. A step behind the red line, though. Slato's going to be an icing coming back the other way.
And well, at the time you see the ref usually gives that one, but, you know, luckily there's a no, you can change off icings in this league, so not the biggest problem.
Nope, Calgary will keep that line out there. The Dyer, Geyser, and Lupel line. They've already connected for one today. Calgary wins that faceoff. Lupel, right wing corner boards for that. Try to center it. Pass is picked by Clouston, and now they're battling as Lupel sneaks that one open. Tried to make a cut in front of the net, and Bridge wasn't going to allow her to do that. Swallows that puck up.
Smart play by Bridge, because if she didn't cover that one up, it was a one-on-one by Lupel and Rebecca Bridge, just those 2 in front.
Red Deer making a slight change here. Keeper's going to take the face-off against Dyer. Dyer will win that to Lupel. Lupel takes a shot blocked in front. Puck is still loose in the slot. Number of bodies bang for it. And it's Calgary doing a good job of muscling Red Deer off that puck as Lupel has it. Tries to center for Dyer. Comes out to Geyser. Geyser backhand high and wide. Good chance for Calgary. This line of Calgary's has been on fire tonight. Puck stuck at the blue line. We're going to have an offside here as Calgary and Red Deer are battling for it. 15:05 remaining here, third period. Still a 1-0 lead for Calgary in a game that has been tightly contested between both teams. Face off at the blue line. Now be won by Calgary. Norrie tries to get that in, has to drop it for the defenseman. Alloway's just going to bank that one in. Chambers on it first, goes off the glass but not out. Bolger, good keep there. Battling on the boards. Darcy Hall gets dumped there, and Norrie takes a spill as well. There's a couple of players colliding now, trying to move that loose puck. Norrie from the seat of her pants is playing with it, and it ends up getting it low, but Chambers first on it. She's going to spin around and fire that to her partner, Wagner. Wagner didn't get all of that pass, but it still gets up ahead to Clouston. Clouston, though, lost the handle on that one, and now Chambers is going to have to circle around her own net and try to bank this one off and out. Red Deer just does get it out of the zone. Chambers across to Wagner. Wagner centering pass to Grant, couldn't find it. Norrie takes another spill on this shift. Stick in the skates of Gouliet's, and she stayed remaining. You got to think if she took a tumble there, might have been able to draw a call. Gouliet's working on the left wing corner boards. She's got a couple of Red Deer players there, but it's Lundell who'll come up with it. Lundell goes for the far pass to the left side. Lekuski, who is going for a change. And now Lundell's going to have to work on it. It's 6-on-6. Lundell versus Rutz. Houston behind her own net. Off the boards, but not out. Calgary's top line back out there, doing a good job of hemming Red Deer in their own zone. Houston trying to make a move with the puck. Can't find an open body. She'll just put that one over to the right wing corner boards and get it up ahead, but not out. Benko has Lundell in front. Benko passes that one, looking for the tip from Lundell, who just couldn't get a stick on it. Another great chance for this Calgary top line. And it's Benko, tries to find Lundell once again. Red Deer's got to pick up the skates as they've been stuck in their own zone for a while now. And it's a good job by Calgary to keep it in. Once again, Benko has a chance, makes a cut, loses that puck, but she's on the loose one first. Houston out there for a really long shift, runs into her own player, wide open, shot and saved by Rebecca Bridge. Claire Hobbs just got the door slammed on her. It stays in the zone. Lundell tries another shot, and Red Deer's just going to clear this one out of the zone, and they're going to make a change. Glorious chance there by Calgary, but Rebecca Bridge stands tall. Pass ahead is tipped in by Verbitsky. Giving a chase there, and that's going to be an icing, pardon my French. Let's get another look on the Tim Hortons replay of that last save. Backdoor pass for Hobbs from Lundell, and she just couldn't raise it over the pad of Bridge. Glorious save.
Hobbs all alone. She had that left side. She had the 5-hole. Couldn't decide which one to put it in. Puts it right in the middle, finding that pad.
Sulman behind the net. She's going to punch that one up ahead for Rosie. Rosie has to stop in her own zone, go back to Sulman. Pass behind her net to Hebert. Hebert battling with Noonan. Noonan comes up with that puck. Noonan across for McKinley. Another chance for Nelson. And she couldn't find the trigger on that one. And a good play here by Koch at the blue line as she strips that puck. She's going to dump it in and give chase against Fiala. Good job by Fiala to back her out there. Fiala and LaPlante, that top defensive pairing for Calgary, is just solid. They don't allow any quality chances. Rosie with the puck. She gave it to Clouston. Clouston up ahead for Koch. Can't break into the zone. And now it's McKinley Nelson spinning back into her own. Possibly looking to pick up some speed here. Very creative player. And that's what she's going to do. She streaks up the right side, dumps that one in after she clears half. Bridge stops that one behind her own net, but it's Lupel who's on the puck first. Lupel turns, tries to fire that one off. Too many bodies in the way. Good job by Red Deer to clog the slot. Now it's Kylie Perry, and it's been Calgary that has really turned up the heat on Red Deer, Evan.
For sure, in between periods, they might have had a conversation saying, hey, who wants to play for gold? Who wants to, get another chance to head to the SO Cup? And obviously Calgary said, we do.
And of course, Calgary, they got a chance. They could win this one and head to the gold medal game, or they could have to rely on St. Albert to beat Lloyd. And with your fate in your own hands, I'm sure they'd love to close this one out. Bolger, shot, blocked on this way. Another hard shot from her. She's got a cannon, Evan.
For sure, we haven't seen her use it all that much. Is a huge hit there behind the net.
That'll be Lupel who got drilled on this Tim Hortons replay. That's Sulman who just ran through her. Ref's arm immediately up. That's the Jenkins family of Tim Hortons replay. From behind the net. Useless play there for Red Deer. Now they're going to have to kill off another penalty in this one.
It's a tough one. You're only down by one with 10 minutes to go. And, now 2 of those, you will be shorthanded.
And that puck's going to leave the zone as Neff lifted her head for a second and lost it. Red Deer had to get back on side, shorthanded here, battling against Benko is Hall. Hall and Benko. But now it's Hobbs, gets dragged down. Red Deer's going to put that one back into the Calgary zone. And they're going to get on it first. It's Hall, pinned against the boards by Holt. Holt battling with Hall still. Good job by Red Deer on this penalty kill to keep it in the Calgary zone. 10 minutes remaining here, third period. Lundell streaking in left side. Has Hobbs and Benko. Tries to find Benko. Pass came a little behind her, and Red Deer's able to get that one out of the zone. Calgary having trouble getting sustained offensive pressure on this power play. Red Deer doing a great job of keeping the puck on the corner boards and killing time off the clock. Minute gone in this power play for Calgary. No shots on it yet. Good stick there by Rosie. Tried to go for the hip check there on LaPlante, but LaPlante's going to walk in. That shot blocked. And 2 big blocks on this penalty kill for Red Deer so far. Chambers moving that one ahead. And Grant's just going to dump that one in as Red Deer's looking to make a change here on the penalty kill. Only 30 seconds left in the power play for Calgary. And LaPlante, she'll get started behind her own net, moving slowly. Gives it to Noonan. Noonan touch pass for Nelson. And they're just going to dump that one in, and first on it's going to be Houston. Less than 20 seconds remaining here on the power play. Bolger, good job, backhands that one in. Hebert on it first for Red Deer, and she's going to be able to clear that one all the way down the ice, and that's going to do it here for the power play for Calgary. Suleman's going to step out of the box momentarily. And now it's Cox, who's got keeper out front. Houston streaking in. Houston takes a shot just wide. Good job by Noonan to get in her way and disrupt that shot. Wasn't able to block it, but was able to put a bit of a body and threw the weight off before she got the shot off. And now a chance coming in here for Lupel. Lupel, breakaway. Shot fired just wide. What a chance there for Lupel, who uses her speed once again to generate an amazing play.
After not much offense on that power play, they get that glorious opportunity there. Lupel, her target finder might have been a little off on that one.
Shot comes in from the doorstep. Another backhand chance. Stop that one once again. And then the net is knocked off as a Red Deer player collided with the goaltender Durant, who's slow to get up. Face-off is going to come here. Tim Hortons replay brought to you by the Jenkins family. 4 locations in St. Albert, 1 in Warrenville. And Evan, I frequent that one quite a bit. And we see that play once again as the goaltender Durant is just plowed into right in front of her net. 7:54 here to go, third frame. Face off to the right of Durant is won by Red Deer. Suleman tries to put that one on net, misses everything. Lawaness battling here. Wants to get that loose puck. Red Deer needs a goal here. Stretch pass for Geezer out of the way, and that's going to be an icing coming up against Calgary, and Red Deer's going to get another chance in the offensive zone.
Changing up their lines a little bit here, putting on Chambers on the point, trying to get that big shot off of this O-zone draw.
And now we see her out with Wagner. The two have switched sides, looking for that one-time chance. Goulietz tries to win that face-off clean to Chambers. Does. Shot comes in. Save Durant. Set play there from Red Deer. Lawanesque gets it across. All the way across to Wagner. Wagner shot. Tipped on net. Good save there by Durant. That's Goulietz on the loose puck. Stops up at the right corner boards. Good job by LaPlante to separate it from the puck. And Sans Regret's going to go down there and try and battle for it. Bailey Fiala, first one to come up with it. Lost that puck on her skates. Good dive by Chambers to keep that puck in the zone. And she's going to fight with Dyer for that loose one. Sans Regret on it. Pokes that one past Lupel. Shot on net, block, another save. What a job by Durant in this one. And she didn't see that, but just threw her body in front of it.
She's really fighting for every puck here as she's had to battle on all 23.
Back to Chambers in her own zone. She's going to bank that one up. Chance here for Red Deer. Verbitsky tries to go between the legs of LaPlante. Shot comes in from Perry. Durant is down. Puck is still loose. Couple whacks at it from Red Deer, but they can't get it in front of the net. Alloway on the puck for Calgary. Turns that one over. And now it's Red Deer. Another chance to get into the zone. Katie Rosie. Across in the slot for Verbitsky. Verbitsky with that beautiful chance a few seconds ago to tie this one up. Not much time left, only 6 minutes here to go in the third period. Calgary remains up 1-0. Goal by Geezer. Close to a too many men there for Red Deer as that puck got played into their bench. And now it's Straw. Emily Straw moving in, left side. Straw that stirs the drinks most nights, and she shoots that one on net, and that's steered aside by Durant. Nori on it. Wiltsey's in there to help out, but it's Red Deer that comes up with the puck. It's Suleman. Suleman takes that shot, goes off the shoulder of Holt and wide, and it's Wiltsey on the loose puck. Hebert takes a chop at that one, but can't grab it. A good job by Suleman to remain in her own zone, but she gets that pass picked off, and now it's Holt, the defenseman, moving in. Holt using her as her screen. Pass just right in front. Durant didn't know what to do with it. Sorry, Bridge didn't know what to do with that one, and she froze for a second with the puck in front of her. Pace of play really picked up here. Been a couple minutes without a whistle, Evan.
For sure, and you know, the last chance there from Holt. Good job reading the play and just jumping up in that opportunity.
And a chance there as Calgary's top line's back out there. Lundell tried to find Hobbs, and we've heard that story before. Just unable to pull the trigger so far. They've been snake bitten tonight. Neff shot blocked on its way in. Clouston has Straw up ahead. Clouston to Straw. Tips that one in, and she's going to chase it herself. Thinks wiser about that and goes for a change after a long shift. And that puck's going to remain in the Calgary zone momentarily, though. Benko, right wing, tries to find Hobbs. Unable to do so. Now it's Gouillet's coming in with Sans Regret. Gouillet's finds Sans Regret, tipped on net, tries to go 5-0. Lawin has another shot right into the bread basket. What a save.
That's Durant, slides across, gets set, and gets ready for that next shot. She does a great job moving from one post to the other. Both sides goalies are really having to stand on their heads.
Yeah, Tim Horton's replay here brought by the Jenkins family, and two beautiful saves there by Durant. She's been solid tonight. Currently, she got a donut on the boards. Chance here developing. Noonan on the puck, 2-on-1. Noonan tries to get down to Yakachuk, just a little out of reach. Good job by Wagner to slow her up. Yakachuk still on it, tries to cut to the slot. Has that puck knocked off her stick by Gouillet's. Gouillet's battling with Noonan. And it's Wagner who ends up with it. Chambers out there once again. Tries to get up ahead to Lawin-S. Lawin-S shoved down there. And now Red Deer's going to have to play the puck from behind their own net. Wagner pressured, gets that one ahead. Short pass for Sans Regret was just out of her reach as she was trying to go for a change. Good job by Verbitsky. Stole that pass. But it's Lupel who ends up with it. Now she's circling around the other way. Lupel has Nelson. Lupel makes a move around Rosie. Tries to center that one for Nelson. Unable to do so. Good job by Red Deer clogging the slot there. Pass up ahead. Nelson. Another chance. She's got Lupel streaking to the net. Lupel stops up in front. Geezer sitting in front. Parked in the slot. Nelson makes a move, and Geezer stole that one off her stick. Geezer down low for Lupel. This top line, second line of Calgary, once again doing some damage in the Red Deer zone. There's only 3 minutes left in this period. Trying to come back, and this one is Red Deer. We got some debris on the ice, too. See if the referees clean that up. Pass up ahead, Neff collides there with Verbitsky. And now it's Calgary walking into the zone. Dyer moves to her backhand, goes to the forehand. Separated by the puck front by Rutz. Rutz and Houston once again out there. They've had a lot of miles on them in this tournament. Red Deer got a bit of the benefit of having some play-in games. They were able to sweep the Pandas in 2 games, and that gave them a bit of a push. And then Calgary also had to play in against Rocky Mountain. Rocky Mountain, who finished 6th in the league, gave them a run for their money, going to 3 games in that one. Wikuski loses that puck. But it was Durant in that 3rd game, as she's done so far, who shut the door. It was a 2-0 win against the Pandas. Wikuski behind the net of Red Deer. Battling with a couple of Red Deer players for that one. Wiltsey's in to help out, but Red Deer escapes with it. Keeper flips that one off the glass and out of the zone. And now Clausen's in a foot race with Neff. Neff gets there first, and we got a penalty coming up here against Calgary. Minute 59 here to go in the 3rd period. Red Deer a chance to tie this one up. Exactly 2 minutes to go.
This is the make or break moment. Gut check time if you're Red Deer, as they just call a timeout.
And a good decision here. Time to settle on the girls and draw up a play. We saw on the last offensive zone draw with Chambers out there, a set play, Gouillet's takes the face-off, and just a short pass to her to one-tee it. Now, if you're Red Deer, you don't want to over-force that puck to Chambers, though.
No, for sure. They do try to find her in that one-time position as she likes to sink down from the point. But like you said, don't force it. Worst thing that could happen is get picked off and Calgary scores a shorthanded goal.
Yeah, and you don't want that to happen if you're Red Deer, because then that puts this game essentially out of reach, but only down 1-0. One shot and one bounce could completely change the outlook of this, and we could have some overtime coming. Calgary getting set to kill this penalty. They got LaPlante out there with Dyer, Yakachuk, and Bolger, 4 of their best defensive players. Face-off, won by Red Deer. Scoop down low behind the Calgary net. LaPlante, first one on the puck. Can't clear that one past Chambers. Chambers gets it across to Houston. Houston bobbled that one. Yakachuk, chance to clear, and she just does as that barely crossed the blue line. But now it's Red Deer moving back in, offside.
Getting a little ahead of themselves as, LaPlante, she first tried to clear that one on the backhand. That's a big no-no. Don't do that. The Yakachuk, she comes back and gets that one out. Good battle at the blue line to help her team.
And now Yakachuk's going to get off there as they want a little more speed on this unit, so they send out Likuski. Chambers across to Houston. Houston fanned on that pass. Lost in a bit of the snow there for a sec. And now it's LaPlante who's just going to bury it back into the Red Deer zone. Minute 35 here to go in the third period. Pass nearly intercepted there. Dangerous play as Dyer almost walked out in front of the goaltender. That's something we saw more in the second period than the third here. Puck in the Calgary zone. Red Deer, minute 15 to go in this one. Empty net now, 6-on-4 for Red Deer. 2 extra attackers out there. Chambers takes that shot, double tip, and we got a goal! That was Stephanie Keeper on the doorstep. Aaron Chambers shot that one all the way from 470 St. Albert Road, and it still found the back of the net. You see that deflection here on the Tim Hortons replay, brought to you by the Jenkins family. Stephanie Keeper takes that high tip, directs it onto the ice, and Durant didn't have a chance to react.
We talked about how they want to set up this power play through Chambers, and of course they do. She just simply fires one in deep. The double deflection stuns Durant, who's been having a solid night all night, and she loses that Tim Hortons donut there.
Oh, now it's more of a Boston cream. Good play here. Calgary trying to get this one back in. Maybe they can respond before the end of the period. Overtime looming. And now this is a new situation for Calgary, as if they go for overtime, you got to try to get the win before the shootout if you want the full 3 points, because then if Lloyd wins, they can still move on. Dangerous play there. Holt got dumped. And it looks like Red Deer is going to be going to the penalty kill, as that was Kaylee Koch with a hook. And that goal should change on that, as Keeper's the one who got the tip. They're crediting it to Chambers so far. But now Calgary, a chance, and they don't necessarily need to score here to win it in regulation, but they give themselves a better chance at going to the gold medal game if they can do so.
35 seconds, they're looking to match Red Deer's power play marker.
LaPlante down to Lupel. Lupel lost that puck, and Red Deer's going to try and clear that one out, and they do. And now it's Durant. She's going to play that puck ahead. Bolger circles behind her net. Calgary looking to get established in the Red Deer zone here and end this one without needing overtime. 15 seconds remain. Chance for one last puck. Lupel, battled there by Houston. Houston does a good job. LaPlante, good stick there by Stephanie Keeper. She's got the goal, and she might have just saved one as well, as that's going to do it here for the third period. And for the first time in these Provincials, Evan, we're going to overtime.
Great play there by Keeper. Just, LaPlante was sinking in from the point. She could have ended the night right there with only a few seconds left to play. in overtime. You know, I mentioned it before, gut check time for Red Deer. Now it's time for Calgary. If you want to secure your spot in that gold medal match, it's now or never.
And now we're going to have 10 minutes of 4-on-4 action here in just a few. And it was a great job by Red Deer, who got a power play late, less than 2 minutes to go, and they tied it up. And it was Aaron Chambers who led the way. That original shot tipped in by Stephanie Keeper. And now we get a replay here, the Tim Hortons-Jenkins replay. A little play from earlier as Durant got ran into. Take a couple looks, and here's that Chambers shot from earlier on. A bit of a set play that they like to do. Get her that one-time option. But what an incredible game we've had so far, Evan, and now we're going to get some more of it. And there's the announcement there. 10 minutes of 4-on-4 and a 3-player shootout if necessary. These are two teams that earlier in the year, nothing finished. They went to overtime, they went to shootout, and it still ended in a draw. So these are two very evenly matched teams. This is the second time this year they're going to be going to overtime. Let's see if we can get some goals here.
Both teams, it seems like they've focused really on their own end first tonight, as it was a big defensive game, keeping lots of shots to the outside. Now, you know, one of these teams is really going to have to take advantage, really jump up and start sending their D-men into the play, try and end this game, you know, obviously if you're Calgary, before the shootout, if they want to secure that spot.
And for Calgary, 4-on-4 might be a bit of an advantage for them, as they're a team that likes to skate, and now they're going to have some more open ice. What is Red Deer going to have to do to try and force them still to the outside with all that extra space?
Well, Red Deer's still, they got some good skaters, especially on the back end. Obviously, two people who really come to mind are Chambers and Houston, but as well Hebert, and, you know, as well as others, Suleman. And so they're really going to need to just skate with them and keep them to the outside early.
And we got another look there on the Jenkins family Tim Hortons replay of that last goal. Stephanie Keeper, high deflection in, and that's what's brought us to where we are now. And for Red Deer, they're going to start this overtime on the power play as well, which is going to be a dangerous, dangerous time. We'll update that. I believe it'll be a 5-on-4 that'll happen, and then Red Deer will come out of the box. It'll be Kaylee Koch if they can manage to kill this one off. But a great opportunity for Calgary to try and end this one early and not give Red Deer any momentum to start. Coach is discussing now. Game plan for Calgary has to be to stay consistent the way they have been playing, and that's just to keep skating. And if you need to, reset in your back end. Calgary does a good job of not overworking themselves. They don't get too fancy. And for Red Deer, it's not sitting back on your heels. You got to kill off this penalty, and then you got to get going. And Evan, it'll be a 4-on-3 to start this.
Lots of space to work, especially for Captain LaPlante. If you're a Calgary Fire, you know, try and get her engaged early and really just work it.
Face-off won by Calgary. Bolger, Nelson, Noonan, and LaPlante out there for the power play. Rosie, Houston, and Rutz on the penalty kill. Pass up to the point. LaPlante. Plenty of time on this power play to start working. LaPlante back to Bolger, passing back and forth. LaPlante goes back to Bolger, tries to get that one time off. That one goes off the heel of the stick. Nelson, she's going to spin up front. Go to LaPlante. LaPlante winds up, fires that one, blocked by her own player, Noonan, who comes up with the puck. Back up, and Red Deer, good job to clear it there by Katie Rosie, and they're going to get a change. 45 seconds left to go here on the penalty to Kaylee Koch. In the box, 4-on-3 now, overtime here at the Go Auto Arena. LaPlante works her way in. Stops up, goes up to Bolger. Once again, can't get that shot off. Trying to force it a little too much. Good job by her to keep that one in the zone. LaPlante with it. Goes back to Bolger once again. Bolger back to LaPlante. Shot on net, just goes wide. Puck is loose behind the net, and McKinley Nelson on it first. Nelson spins into the slot. Nelson winds up, fires that puck, lost in the air. Dangerous one. And now it's Red Deer get a chance to clear. 5 seconds left to go here on the penalty to Koch. She'll be out of the box momentarily. LaPlante up on the puck. Red Deer back at even strength. Puck is played back in their own zone. It's Wagner battling against Nelson. Wagner wins that battle. Looks ahead to Koch. Looks her off and goes to Keeper. Keeper, the goal scorer for Red Deer in this one. Got one with less than 2 minutes to go. Lead pass up to Wagner. Backhands that one. She'll spin and fire it, and Kaylee Koch will be the first one on it. Circles in front, tries to cut around in front of the net. Good job by Durant to hold the post there. Now it's Calgary. Their turn to try and get something going here. It's up to Lundell. Lundell loses that one at the blue line. Support from Benko is in, and that is going to be called an offside as we take another look at the Tim Hortons replay here, Evan. Chance for Red Deer. And we're going to get, and there it is, the official goal scorer. It is Stephanie Keeper upon video replay, who will get the goal there. 7:58 here to go in the 4-on-4 overtime. Red Deer already killed off a penalty so far in this one. Chambers back to her partner Wagner. Tries to find Chambers again, but Chambers was coming in the short side to help. That puck goes off the glass and up ahead to Sans Regret. Pardon me, it's Lawiness. Lawiness moving one-on-one against Neff. Shot, glove saved by Durant. Saw that one all the way. And that was a good chance for Red Deer to get into the zone. Heads up play by Chambers to try that 100-foot pass, and it connected.
And Lawiness, good job just taking that step to the left side, avoiding the stick of the Fire player, and getting that shot on net.
Face-off won by Red Deer here. Rutz from the point takes a shot. And that'll be swallowed up once again by Durant. And we're going to have another face-off in the Calgary zone. Houston and Rutz having a bit of a conversation on the blue line. Maybe like to try and set a different look up. Houston likes to use her shot. Face-off is tied up there, eventually won by Calgary. It's Bailey Fiala, get her to her partner LaPlante. LaPlante has that puck picked by Klauston, who buries that one in deep for Verbitsky. Verbitsky battling with Fiala, pins her against the boards. Puck in between the skates, and LaPlante's going to come out with it. She'll get it up ahead to Lupel. Lupel has Dyer coming with her. Lupel, she's going to skate with that one herself. Tries to cut through two Red Deer defenders. Has that puck knocked off her stick. And now it's LaPlante. Crosses the lead line. She's going to cross the blue line. Left side, top of the left circle. Takes a shot. Saved there by Bridge. Puck is loose out front. Rutz clears that one, but not out. Gets up to Lupel. Lupel is going to pound that one in for Dyer. Dyer battling against Chambers here. Dyer pinned against the board by Houston. Good job. Referee calling for the puck to get moved, and it does. Up to the point for Bolger. Likes to use that shot. Save there. A bit of an awkward one for Bridge as it died on its way to the net.
Sure, another bouncing puck.
Dangerous there. Rutz gave that one right in front of the net to Hobbs. That's not the first time we've seen that tonight, Evan.
No, the second period we saw turnover after turnover from both teams. It was a bit of a sloppy period, cleaned up in the third, and now that could have been a very detrimental one for the Chiefs.
And now Red Deer trying to move the other way. Good job by Nori getting her legs moving, and she outskated that. And that's the danger for Red Deer, is Calgary's legs seem just a little fresher. Red Deer had the trouble of having to play 2 back-to-back games yesterday, and that'll take the life out of you. Puck in the skates for Keeper. Gets it ahead to Darcy Hall. Darcy Hall banks that one off the boards, but Fiala separates her from the puck. Good job there. She dumps her after the play. Sulman, the defenseman, pinches in, loses that one to Neff. Red Deer having trouble getting shots in this. They got one on net so far in this frame, as there's a turnover there, and it's Hebert that walks in. Hebert takes that shot, glove save. And Durant's going to keep that one in play. Neff up ahead for Nori. Nori touched that one to Wagner. And now it's Red Deer's puck. Lawiness with it, spins and shoots that one into the Calgary zone. She was swallowed up by Nori. Chambers, dangerous play there, went for the pick and it worked. Now Red Deer's in the zone. Wagner on the left side has Chambers open, but goes down low for Rosie. Rosie separated and dragged down there by Fiala. On the puck is Lawiness. Lawiness tries to cut to the slot. Puck is loose in the middle. Good job by Fiala to clear it out of that space, and Nori's going to dump that one out of the zone. That's going to be an icing. No, as that puck bobbles and dies. Chambers had slowed down on the play, waiting for it. Ice needs to be cleaned here in this extra time. Starting to get a little rough. Nelson turns that puck over to Wagner. Takes the red line. Walks into the blue. 4:20 here left, Evan, and Red Deer finally starting to show some life. Chambers, top of the right circle, takes a shot. That one's blocked by Bolger. And now it's McKinley Nelson moving one-on-one against Wagner. Tries to go between her legs. Good play there by Wagner not to allow it to happen. Nelson, right wing boards. Makes a cut to the middle. Goes across to Holt. Holt spins, dumps that one in. Geezer, the lone goal scorer for Calgary today, rubbed out against the boards by Chambers. Nelson comes up with it though. Pass here for Neff. Neff, shot on net. Rebound is loose. Still loose in front. And the goaltender Bridge takes off her blocker to cover that with her bare hand. I don't think I've ever seen that before, Evan.
I definitely have never seen that before, but I mean, hey, in these kind of games, Rebecca Bridge, she does whatever she has to do on a couple great opportunities there for the Fire.
I'm just still trying to figure out why she wouldn't get the glove on that one. And just maybe a bit of a panic move, but it ended up working for her, and we got the face-off. Calgary wins that one. Up to Holt. Holt's just going to backhand that one in. Behind the net, it's Geezer. Geezer battling against Houston. Loses that one. Houston, lead pass for Keeper. And the bench is really shortened here for Red Deer in this one. We've seen Stephanie Keeper out there quite a few times in this one. She's got the hot stick, a goal in this game. Houston, shot blocked by Lupel. Or that was Lakuski, sorry, and she tried to pass that one ahead for Geezer, who's going to move in. Calgary making a change. Geezer on the puck, finds Benko in the slot. Benko separated from the puck by Hall. Good play there, gives her a little whack at the end of the play. Less than 3 minutes here to go in the overtime, Evan, and then we might see a shootout here. Benko shovels that one across. It was just behind Lundell, and now it's Straw moving ahead with Verbitsky. Calgary steals that puck once again. Lundell, short pass to Benko, is intercepted by Chambers. Chambers gets that one ahead for Hall. Hall has Straw with her. Bobbled that puck for a second, and now Straw's going to have to go in and battle against Bolger for it. Loses that one, but it comes up to the point, and Chambers able to keep that one in. Straw has Rosie in front. Rosie, chance at the net, couldn't pull the trigger on that one. And now it's going to come to the point for Suleman. Suleman buries that one in low. Rosie, first one on it. LaPlante's on her, though. Pinned her to the boards. 2 minutes remaining here. Third extra frame. 4-on-4 hockey here between the Calgary Fire and the Red Deer Chiefs. Refs calling for the puck to be moved, and it eventually does come free. It's to Benko. Benko's got Lundell on the right side. Looks at her for a second, and that pass gets intercepted. Chance coming here the other way for Red Deer. It's Katie Rosie. She's got Straw behind her. Rosie takes that shot, easily steered aside by Durant. Now it's Bolger on the puck, ahead for Lundell. Lundell tries to make a move between her legs. Chambers, good job there to shut her off. Red Deer keeps that one in the zone. Calgary shot on net, hits Suleman. There was a chance there for a second as Lawin S was free at the line, but Suleman just couldn't find her fast enough.
For sure, just misses her opportunity, then tries to send it down, and you know, I'm a big fan of saucer passes, but maybe not that one. As we go back a few minutes, you know, this was on the play that Bridges takes her glove off to get that puck, which, I mean, still confused about, but...
Yeah, in an awkward set of events, it's like if we went on a first date, Evan. And that last shot that came in from Suleman, that pass, she shot that one all the way from Morinville, and still couldn't find the net. Up ahead, it's Dyer working. Goes to the backhand, tries to center that one. Good job by Keeper to keep Noonan out of the slot. And now we got a minute left here remaining. Lawin S streaks into the zone, takes a shot, steered aside there by Durant. Red Deer having trouble getting a quality shot on. Calgary's done a good job of swallowing them up in this period. Most of the shots have come from within, from 20 feet away or plus. Now it's Holt. Works that one in. 35 seconds here remaining. Goaltender Bridge leaves it for Hebert. Up to Houston. Houston's pass just out of the reach, and that's going to go down for an icing. Even though Sansaret had a couple of steps, that no-touch icing. prevents injuries. 26.4 seconds remaining here. Extra time, and then we might go to a shootout.
And you know, right there, if that pass was on, potentially could have ended it all, as could have been a 2-on-2. Good luck there.
And it was Lupel on the puck. Made a pro move to the net, but she couldn't kick the puck to her skate. And it's a chance for Red Deer the other way now. Simon Regret has Wagner. Wagner, shot on, just couldn't find it. And the goaltender of Calgary gets bowled into by our defenseman LaPlante. Wagner just couldn't reach that pass. It was out, but LaPlante did a wonderful job on the Tim Hortons-Jenkins replay of sliding to make that dive. Oh, Evan, what a chance for Red Deer.
That bobbling puck just out of the reach of Julie Wagner, who really has had a stellar overtime frame for herself, really joining the play and just playing smart.
9 seconds left here to go. Chambers going to get the puck at the point. Chance for one last shot on net, steered aside by Durant. And that's going to do it for this period, partner. And we're going to see some shootout action. I'm ready, and it's only fitting that this game comes down to a shootout after the goaltending battle at hand. And now we're going to have another short one as the coaches are going to decide who's shooting where. For me, Evan, if I'm Calgary, I got to start with Sydney Benko.
For sure, 18 goals in the regular season, 2 in this provincial tournament already. And I mean, when you got a nose for the net, you got to send her out.
And Calgary has quite a few options to go with in this shootout. That entire top line could get a look. And we'll see if they can beat Bridge. It's been hard to do that all night. Both goaltenders have just put on a show for us, standing on their heads like a couple of break dancers. And in that period, I guess we could recap the scoring. So it'd be Stephanie Keeper that gets the goal with less than 2 minutes to go on the power play. She got that assisted by Chambers and Law 1S. So impressive end of the game for Red Deer, who never seemed out of it and never gave up.
No, for sure. And I mean, never giving up. They started this overtime frame short-handed. And I mean, they just battled through, didn't let Calgary get anything or even get momentum there. So this is a resilient group, and let's see what they can do.
And now it's an interesting one here for Calgary, is they would like the win for they already get the extra point, but now they're going to need St. Albert to beat Lloyd if they want to head to the final. Fate is still in their hands as they'd like to have a win to finish this one off, but now you got to wait and see. And we'll have that next game as well, Evan, Lloyd versus St. Albert. And that's a battle of two heavyweights. Lloyd, the sixth-ranked team in the country, and St. Albert, the second-ranked team in the country.
For sure, only 4 wins separate the two teams, and I mean, it's going to be a battle as top 2 place teams in the province go head-to-head.
And it looks like we're almost ready to get going here. Captain's out to talk to the referees. Now, I haven't seen a shootout in these ever in this league. Actually, this is the first time, so I am very excited to get to call my first one.
Yeah, I am actually a rookie in this category as well, Wyatt. So it'll be a treat for all.
Do you want to take turns?
I mean, you've had a stellar performance. You keep with it, Wyatt.
All right. Tell you what, Evan. After this one, I'm gonna need a coffee. Like I'm pretty wired already, but I just got that extra jump. I need it in my veins, and we got 4 locations here in St. Albert and 1 in Morinville to choose from. That's part of the Jenkins family of the Tim Hortons. Just down the road, we got 275 Carnegie Drive. That's where I was just before the game here now. As we get set here for the shootout, it's going to be Lupel on Bridge. Lupel starts out slow. Moves to the right side. She goes for a forehand to the backhand. Tries to pull it through, and 5-hole goal by Lupel. Clean up on Isle Bridge as she wires that one home.
Opens up Bridge's legs and fires that one in. Lupel knew what she was doing that whole time.
See that Jenkins Team Hortons replay, a little bit of a shot fake there, and Bridge just bit. Let's see how Red Deer responds. It's Kaylee Clouston moving in against Gabriella Durant. Clouston, a little bit of speed, moves for a forehand, and rings that one off the bar. You won't get any closer than that. Oh my, Evan. What a chance here for Clausen. She had her beat over the blocker and rang that off the left post.
Durant says thank you to her best friends, that red iron.
She better be giving those a couple of kisses. And now it's Lundell moving in. Dangerous set of hands on her. Long stick as well. Hard to read the shot off. And she moves forehand, stretches her out, and she scores. And now Red Deer is going to need to score to stay alive in this one, Evan.
Lundell, that 6-foot frame, she brings it all the way from one side to the other and just stretches out, bridges. Now that is a beautiful goal.
And the London bridges are falling down, and she couldn't stretch to make that one. And now it's Goulietz. Needs to score here. Goulietz takes a shot, fakes her in, moves to the left side, and that's a save, and that's going to be a Calgary win here. And that's going to do it here in this barn. Calgary secures the victory against Red Deer, and now they're going to have to get weight and set to see what St. Albert and Lloyd do here in the 6th game of these provincial playoffs.
For sure, good battle tonight, and I mean, Calgary, not the exact outcome that they would have hoped for, as they did not get all the possible points, but they'll wait and see. They could be seeing this Red Deer team sooner than they think.
Yes, and Red Deer is for sure going to be playing in that bronze medal game. And what is showing from them today, Evan? It may appear a bit of a mismatch. Red Deer, the 4 seed in this tournament, but they did not give up once. They showed all their resiliency, scoring in the last couple minutes. And let's take a look at a couple of these replays here. You got the Lupel goal there, and as well as this Clausen chance. Clausen, oh so close as she rang it. And Evan, I think that came off the crossbar. So close.
You got to be a little bit heartbroken, a little choked on that one. As I mean, we just witnessed an offensive display.
And finally, after a game that was mostly defense, we get to see a little bit of the fireworks on the shootout. And it'll be Calgary that wins this one 2-1. They got outshot by the Chiefs 31-28. And for Calgary, an impressive game. And Durant picks up another win in these playoffs. That'll be her 3rd. We're going to have the players of the game in just a few seconds here, Evan. But for yourself, if you were picking, who do you got coming off the Calgary side?
Well, I mean, Calgary, I was impressed with that so-called second line. And, I mean, Lupel, Dyer, either one of those two I thought were phenomenal. As well, Geezer, you know, scored the only regulation goal for the Fire team. So, I mean, any of those 3, I would be totally understand why.
And honestly, Evan, I'm kind of torn because it was so good top to bottom, each of the lineups today. You look at those 3, but you also look at the goaltending and also the defense of Fiala and LaPlante. Not to be discounted as Red Deer. Chambers and Houston really led the way. Goulietz and keeper with that late goal. And just an impressive showing from both teams. I never wanted this game to end. Coach is waiting to decide. A cool little bit of swag they get to walk away with as well. I'm kind of wondering if I can get myself one of those bags.
Red Deer player of the game.
And the Red Deer player of the game ready to get announced here. No surprise there. Rebecca Bridge, 27 saves on 28 shots. Got beaten twice in the shootout, but she took her team as far as they could go. And Calgary, Evan, you called it. That'll be Lupel winning the player of the game. Outstanding one for her, both on defense and on offense. And we'll take a look at a couple of replays from this one, Evan. And there it is. The first real opportunity by Red Deer, almost scoring. But that's going to do it for that game. And I'm just ready. I'm ready for the St. Albert Lloyd game. I don't know about you.
For sure. I mean, we mentioned it before. Top 2 teams in the standings for the regular season going head-to-head. I mean, Lloyd, they really have something to play for now. I mean, they could knock this Calgary team to the bronze medal game.
And Lloyd, one thing you really want to watch out for is their goaltender, Bella McKee, a commit to Union University next year, NCAA Division I school. She's the only goaltender in this league that is already committed. And in their first game against Calgary, she nearly stole it for him, but couldn't get the offensive output. But in the game against Red Deer, even though her team didn't bring it through the first 2 periods, she shut the door numerous times, and that's going to be an exciting matchup to watch against the firepower of St. Albert. All right, Evan, the final score of today's game is 2-1 in this shootout. I'd like to thank Colin. I'd like to thank you, buddy, my color commentator. I'd also like to thank Rob Zitlow, Dave Foley, and Alex Testowich, who's our switcher, and Rob Zitlow, our director. This game, and also the Tim Hortons replay, Evan, that has been a wonderful tool for us today. We've been able to see that. But what impressed you most about the game so far?
Well, for me, it's got to be the pace of play. Both teams did very well at turning pucks over and turning it up the other way. So I'd like to see that continued throughout the rest of this provincial tournament.
And now we have to wait and see who's going to take on St. Albert in the gold medal game. St. Albert with a chance to decide their own fate if they want to play Lloyd or Calgary, depending on how the game goes.
I mean, both teams, it'll be a tough matchup and a good game no matter what.
I'm just excited to get underway, and I want to see what offensive firepower that they can bring. Final score of today's game is 2-1 here at the Go Auto Arena, here at Servus Place, Calgary Fire over the Red Deer Chiefs. On behalf of my crew, Evan Kenny on color, Dave Foley behind the camera, Rob Zitlow, our director, and Alex Testowich, our switcher. This is an ICU video production here in St. Albert. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back for St. Albert versus Lloyd.